Alexandre Dumas was born on July 24, 1802 in Villers-Cotterets, France. His parents were Marie-Louise Labouré and General Thomas Alexander David. His father was sent to prison for 2 years because of a disagreement with Napoleon over his Egyptian campaign. He died soon after he was released when Dumas was 4 years old. Napoleon Bonaparte was the leader of the French Revolution, which was political disorder in France. Napoleon Bonaparte became Emperor of France from 1804 until 1814. He attempted to spread the French Revolution and his liberal ideas to various countries outside of France. Dumas went to Abbe Gregory's school, but he eventually dropped out to take a job assisting a local notary, which is a person authorized to certify contracts. He also began to work together with his poet friend Adolphe de Lavauban by writing musical comedies and then historical plays. He moved to Paris in 1822, involved himself in literature, and when he wasn't busy, he read and went to the theater. Alexandre Dumas was impacted mostly by William Shakespeare and wrote his first plays in 1825 and 1826. What brought him success and made him known was Henry III at Assas's court. Since Dumas was a strong supporter of the Marquis de Lafayette, which were viewed unfavorably by the new king and his former boss, he was forced to leave France for a while. During the time he was forced to leave, he was inspired to write humorous travel books. When he returned to Paris, he started to write a new series of historical plays. He wrote essays, short stories, and novels. He gained a lot of success with The Count of Monte Cristo and The Three Musketeers. Dumas gave the novel The Three Musketeers in 1844 an additional political aspect at a time when the debate in France between Republican and monarchists was still fierce. It was a book that gave him widespread success. The Three Musketeers is about a man named D'Artagnan, a Gascon from the town of Meung, who sets off to become a musketeer in Paris. He is faced with many tasks, including having to go to London to retrieve a necklace for the Queen. However, he did have 3 little friends with him, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, also known as the Three Musketeers. Along with his romantic novels are the series of Valois, and 8 novels called the Marie Antoinette romances. Since he achieved widespread success, Dumas became a household name in France and a celebrity throughout Europe. He had enough money selling his books that he purchased land and built the Château de Monte Cristo in Port-Merly, France. This was his home until he could not pay his debt and was forced to sell his property. Dumas had a son with Marie-Laure Catherine Labbé, also named Alexander. Alexander took in his father's footsteps and became an author. Dumas married Ida Ferrier, who was an actress. However, he continued to have love affairs with other women in 1840. He had at least one daughter, Marie Alexandrine, out of wedlock, or out of marriage. Alexandre Dumas eventually died on December 5, 1870, at his son's home in Puys, France. 1870 was also when the Franco War was happening, which was a conflict between the Second French Empire of Napoleon III and the German states. One legacy that Dumas left behind was in 1970 that Alexandre Dumas Paris Metro Station was named in his honor. His country home outside Paris, the Château de Monte Cristo, has been restored and is now open to the public as a museum. And in 2002, his body was moved to the Pantheon in Paris, where Dumas may rest beside other French literary greats. Dumas is one of the most widely read French authors because of events that occurred in his life. Most people will forever love his books because of how unique they were.